What's up, everybody? A little bit of a different pod today. I'm actually going to be interviewing Vinny today, Vinny Pickleball, about his recent trip to Asia. So that's what you're going to see. Pat was unfortunately unable to make it, so it's just going to be Vinny and I. Just wanted to let you guys know that up in advance. As for kind of some of the other normal segments, they're not going to be a part of today's pod. We will definitely be doing those segments and more in the future. And we have really exciting news to come for the upcoming pods and the future of Not Another Pickleball podcast. I appreciate all of you guys. If you haven't yet, please share it with a friend, share it with an enemy. Heck, share it with a coworker even, you know? But definitely just share, and make sure to like and subscribe whenever you can, okay? All right. Thank you and enjoy this interview. All right. I have my good buddy Vinny here today with me.
And we're looking at that, right?
Yeah, you're looking right there.
Yeah.
We are going to chat a little. So, you just went on a massive trip, dude. You
Yeah,
did
yeah.
what areas did you do again?
I did Tokyo, Malaysia, and Vietnam, and
That's
it was
crazy.
about a month, a month out in
Yeah,
Asia.
you traveled for like 3, 4 weeks,
Yeah,
right?
that was pretty
Okay.
nuts. Pretty
That's
nuts.
pretty
Yeah.
crazy. So, okay, so what did you start with?
So this all kind of came together when I got like a random message from my friend Peter from Asia Pickleball TV in
Okay.
Malaysia, and he was like, "Hey, we're doing the first ever Asia Pickleball conference. Would you be interested in coming and talking about like content creation?" And I was like, "Oh man, that would be kind of crazy, but."
Wow.
It'd be a tough thing just to like justify for like one thing. Um, and then I found out that my other buddy, Andy Quach from Vapa and Seafood, they were doing a charity tournament out in Vietnam literally 2 days later. And so I was like, you know what, like going to Asia for that amount of time to go to two events, totally worth it to come support a couple friends. And then I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna be in Asia, I might as well go to Tokyo. So then I hosted a Volair tournament over there, and like that was really cool too. And it ended up being a month-long trip, so it was totally worth it though. Like it was so
That's
fun.
pretty
Yeah,
crazy. So, I'm gonna ask, I guess I'll ask the generic travel question here. How
yeah.
was the jet lag there versus back?
It wasn't bad actually. Getting there was not horrible. On the way back, I was dying. I actually I think going for a week where I mean going for a month where I honestly wasn't sleeping very much and I was constantly doing content or playing. And also like the weather like change was like weird of like being super sweaty because like you're playing and
Yeah.
then cooling off and playing more.
Yeah.
I think it finally got to me on the last day where I had like a high like I had a fever as well as like the chills. And if you know Vietnam, it's really hot and humid. And usually when you're sitting in the living room without like AC, you're like sweating. So I was hanging out with my little my nephew and I was on the couch covered in a blanket. And that's how I knew. I knew I was done. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm
Oh
dying.
my goodness.
And honestly, I realized, dude, traveling like on a plane when you're sick is the worst.
Yeah, that's
Like waiting in line for the like flights and stuff, it was horrible. Yeah,
yeah,
that was horrible.
that's really
Yeah.
tough. I would not enjoy it. And that's a long flight, right?
It was, yeah, I mean, it was 18 hours.
Oof.
The nice thing was that I was able to sleep on the plane, I would say. Even then it was a little bit cold, but yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah.
how long do you sleep? Like 6 hours?
6 hours, 5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't it was like
That's
enough. It
tough.
was it was enough, I think.
It's
Yeah.
tough to sleep like that. You're sitting, like
Yeah.
you get some lean, but that's tough, especially on like the taller side. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's tricky.
Yeah, yeah.
So wow. So that and this wasn't your first time though in Asia, right?
No, I was actually in Asia 6 months ago. Um
Yeah, you travel a lot, dude.
I okay, so yeah, I think I don't know what it's been like, but last couple of years of my life, I've been traveling a lot, whether it's to go to like check out places just because, or for like pickleball. I think within the last 2 years, it's been a lot of pickleball travel. Like I go to places for pickleball, which is like kind of cool. Got to meet a lot of people who I've seen online. Like that's like one of my
Yeah.
favorite things. Like I was able to go to Austin. That was really awesome to go to like the kitchen, the lab, and stuff like that. Yeah, I think over the last year and a half has been crazy for pickleball. And then I have a trip coming up at the end of this month too. I'll be gone for like 3 weeks.
Where you going in August?
Vegas, LA, and then San Francisco.
You doing any PPA MLP stuff?
I'm gonna go to PPA Las Vegas. I think I'm gonna
Okay.
go. watch, I guess, hang out,
Hey, why not?
and
Be there.
yeah, just be
Yeah.
there. I think being in the PPA environment, it's cool to see that level of play. Everyone's also really nice too. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Why not?
But yeah, so we have some exciting things coming in the end of the month, so that'll be cool. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing about that.
yeah,
That'll be
man.
interesting. But yeah, anyways, so okay, so you spoke at this Pickleball Asia conference. Tell me a little about that.
Yeah, so it was the first ever organized Asia Pickleball Conference or Summit. And it basically was a bunch of pickleball enthusiasts, businesses, supporters, coming together to really figure out and map out, what will pickleball look like in the upcoming years. And you had, the founder of Duper was there, Stephen Kuhn. He was a really nice guy. The founder of Gearbox was there.
Okay.
A bunch of other pal companies like Lutz, Falcalos, Ram Sports. And yeah, so I mean, I think a lot of exciting things are coming to Asia, and people are realizing it that the next frontier pickleball is in Asia, and now it's creating the systems and creating the ecosystem for it to really thrive in the upcoming years. I think Malaysia is doing a really good job of it, where they're trying to get it into the more pickleball into the more grassroots, so like into schools, which
Yeah,
is like crazy.
that
And
is the smart thing to do, though.
smart thing to
Like,
do, yeah. And I think Vietnam's actually very similar. I think for them, they realize that this is their chance. Like, I think pickleball will be an Olympic sport in 2032. I think it's their shot at like medaling, like in
you
pickleball.
think so?
Malaysia,
Yeah.
Vietnam.
You
That
think
I
they're
think
gonna medal
I think it's their shot,
2032?
man. I think they're ready.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
flip that right here. 2032,
Vietnam, Malaysia, they're gonna
Vietnam,
medal.
Malaysia, Olympic medal. He didn't say gold, he just said medal.
They're gonna
So it could be a
medal.
silver or a bronze too.
Yeah,
But okay.
yeah,
That's actually, look, I find that super interesting
yeah.
because, you know, yes, I've been out of the country before for pickleball, specifically, no, but yeah, I see clips, whatever, once in a while, but you don't hear a ton of this
You want to
stuff
go?
being in the US. Some point, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
let's do it.
We'll have to plan that out. But
Yeah.
yeah, no. So, it's definitely interesting to see, to hear, and to learn more about. It's a big world, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
So
it's a big world, and it's really fascinating to see, pickleball really get more global, I'd say.
oh, yeah.
I mean, the one thing that you would always hear would be like pickleball is the fastest growing sport in America,
Yeah.
but now it's starting to grow in a lot of other countries very quickly too, and it's like exciting to see, and it's cool to know that like if you were to go somewhere else, you could go find games, and the level of
So
play being really really good too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, how was the level there? While you there?
So Malaysia and Vietnam both are very good.
Okay.
I think that like especially in Vietnam, I did like an exhibition where there was Vietnamese Americans from like California, like Boston, obviously,
Yep.
playing against like Vietnamese like players, and it was 12 teams. Each game was round robin, so you play eight. Each team would play 8 games, and it's a 1 point if you win, 0 points if you don't win. Whoever gets to 31st, wins the event.
Yeah.
So we so the Viet Americans ended up winning the first exhibition, and then 2 days later they did a rematch, and the Vietnamese team brought the actual pros.
Oh,
And
okay.
so I think the first day I went like 4-3.
Okay.
The second day or second time for the exhibition, when they brought the actual Vietnamese pros, I won like one game out of it. And like, dude, it wasn't even like at this point you just knew you were gonna get your ass kicked. It was
Yeah,
wild.
I mean, it's a pro. Like,
Yeah,
look, regardless of where they are, a pro, it should be a pro, and
yeah,
there should be like a certain standard level of that. I
yeah,
know for a while back that was 5-0. I would say now, at least for the guys, it's kind of getting closer to like a 6-0.
yeah, yeah.
And
I
then for the
agree.
gals, it's around like a
5-5,
5-5,
yeah,
5
5-5.
4
Yep, yep.
ish.
That's spot on.
So, just because 5-0 is more of it is more of a high level amateur now,
Yeah,
per se.
exactly.
So, but yeah, look, that's super interesting to learn about and hear about. So I'm glad to know that. So the level is good because that's the
Yeah,
one thing I would have been curious on the playing side is like, am
I
I going to go and be one of the best amateurs or am I going to go and be one of the
so
worst?
I would say that like on average, the average Vietnamese player is better than the average American player.
Okay.
But then when you look at the top level of talent, I still think that Americans, like the top
Yeah.
American
I
players, are
mean,
still better than the top Vietnamese players.
I mean the pro tour is here.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's like
Yeah.
That's pretty tough. Like I didn't expect that one to be. I have no doubt they probably have some up and comers, and
Yeah.
you never know in the next 3 to 5 years. But
Yeah.
as of right now, we have the majority of the PPA top 10. Some of them are foreign though. Some of them are
Yeah.
international.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then I think for both men and women.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
but
it
yeah,
was cool because I was able to go see if you're online, have you seen your pickleball boyfriend?
yes,
I got to like so I met him in LA
okay,
like last year, but we were actually able to meet up and like play and like film some stuff together.
okay.
I got to see Rex. This is like my second time seeing him in person. Rex Tyus.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
number
I've
one
seen some
junior.
stuff for him.
He's nasty, dude. He's so
Yeah,
good. And yeah, but we were all happened to be in Vietnam. Well, Marcel lives in Vietnam. Rex was just visiting, so
yeah.
the timing worked really well. But it was cool to see them over there too. And
Nice.
yeah, people are moving over there, man. Like it's crazy. Like people from America are moving over there to become like pros over there, and the cash prizes and stuff. It's pretty good. Yeah.
Did Rex whoop your butt?
Huh?
Did Rex whoop your
Yeah.
butt?
Yeah, he's so good, man. I'm not even gonna front. Like he's so good, bro. He's
All
so
right,
good.
man. Let me see here. So, all right, talk to us more about the conference specifically. So, this is what? It was one night or was
It
it
was 2 days, two
two
days,
days?
2 days.
Okay.
2 days, and it was roughly around 200 people, I'd say,
That's a speaking or in
in
attendance?
attendance. In
Okay.
attendance. So it was like a conference room,
Yeah.
really nice, like fancy. And there was a bunch of speakers that came on and talked and stuff like
Okay.
that. Um, yeah. Ultimately, dude, I think like for the very first one that they did, it was really well done. I think they're gonna probably do future ones just because it's just an easy way to get people who are interested in pickball all together, and where you're able to exchange ideas as well as help each other's like businesses and stuff like that. Um, I would say that was definitely like an awesome trip and totally worth it to go. Yeah.
Sounds like it. Yeah. My next question would be, I guess, so you said you did, so what were you doing in Tokyo then?
Tokyo was just an added on trip.
Oh, added on? Okay.
Yeah, because I was definitely gonna go to Malaysia and I was definitely gonna go to Vietnam. And I was like, okay, well, 2 weeks in Asia is like just barely enough.
Yeah.
I had some extra time, so I was like, you know what? Like, let me go to Tokyo. I mean, I love Tokyo. Tokyo is like I think hands down my favorite city ever.
Okay.
It's futuristic. There's nothing like Tokyo ever, and the food's delicious. Pickleball there is still developing. I think right now, like it's really hard to find. Like it's hard to go and find public games anywhere. You have to kind of know someone.
Yeah, I've heard that. That you're not the first person to say that. I've heard people you have to like get in the group chat somehow without knowing anyone, which is
You
pretty
could kind of go on like Reddit, kind of, but it's still really hard to.
interesting.
It's your best bet is to honestly go on like Instagram or something and search up Pickleball Tokyo or Pickleball Japan.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then like just message them and then hope someone responds to
Just
you.
DMing a
Yeah, just
store.
yeah. I think that's the best way to do it. Always happy to introduce people to the people that like I know who run like pickleball there.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a friend named Chris, and he runs one of the bigger like groups in Tokyo. It's like
Okay.
200 people, and they're really active. They play like 3 or 4 times a week.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so they play a good amount
they
then.
could play a good amount. So yeah, I met him like a year ago, and funny enough, I ended up crashing on his couch for
Okay.
like 2 nights. And I also met another guy online. His name's Fong. And I stayed with his family.
Okay.
Awesome experience. But yeah, so I was like, you know what? Like, let me add Tokyo to this itinerary. And I messaged Ryan from Volair. Hey, I'm gonna go. I would love to get like some like Volair stuff to do a tournament over there, like a banner, paddles, prizes, and stuff. And we ended up doing like an MLP style tournament, 32 people. It was a
Yeah.
pretty awesome. I need to do a recap video of that, but it was good. It was fun. I mean, it was a good like week to be out there. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Yeah. That's pretty awesome, dude.
Thanks, man. It's fun.
All right. So what would you say is the highlight of this trip for you?
The highlight. That's hard. Man, that's hard. I think there's like realistically like three things, one in each country. I think that like for Tokyo, it's the Volair tournament. Just doing that was amazing to see. Like everyone's super happy to like receive these paddles and like shirts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Malaysia was definitely had to be the conference in terms of meeting other content creators, speaking to like a room full of people. And it was funny. Like people are like, dude, like I've seen your videos, and I was like, oh, fat. Like, can you take a picture? I'm like, of course, man. Like, okay, sure. I think that stuff is always super funny to to think about because like for me, the way I think about it is like, I'm just a regular dude that likes pickleball and that makes like videos, But yeah. And then in Vietnam was had to be the exhibitions. I thought that was like so fun where everyone were playing at such a high level. Afterwards, you go out and like party together. Like that's dude, honestly, I think American tournaments need to do that a better job of that, where you do a tournament and then after the full day you meet up somewhere at like a bar or whatever, and you just food and drinks.
It used to be like that back in the day.
Oh, really?
They used to have a section on pickleball brackets before it became pickleball tournaments
Oh,
when
yeah.
they used to be two separate.
Oh, wow.
So on brackets, it used to have a section that said beer cooler allowed, yes or no.
Yeah.
And if it said yes, that's what it meant.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a long time ago. There's small. It was a smaller crowd though, dude. Like tournaments, like 8 teams was a full tournament.
Yeah,
Tournaments
yeah,
used to be like 5, 6 teams.
yeah.
Like the draw sizes and the levels are not what they are now.
I think they should bring
So
that.
it's
I think they
like,
should bring that back though. I think that's such an important part of like competition camaraderie afterwards. I would say,
yeah,
like
I think they're
but
trying to be more serious, is what it is.
I mean,
But
I feel like
yeah.
it could still be super serious though.
Oh
Like
yeah, totally.
like because at the end of the day, like everyone's competing like their hearts out,
Yeah,
and
100%.
nothing honestly is better than like having a beer with like a random dude you never met before, and like that you actually competed with that was like actually nice. Like
Oh yeah,
I think that's
totally.
cool. Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
Grant, you will run to that team where you hate them, and you probably won't want to like share a beer, but who knows? You guys might be friends by the end of the night, so there's that.
All right, but definitely to kind of close it up.
Yeah.
Sounds like the trip was good.
Yeah.
You got another trip coming up.
Yep.
Any fun things planned for while you're here?
While I'm here, I just did the 11-0 tournament yesterday. That was fun.
Yep.
Got pickled.
Oh boy.
15-0. I couldn't believe it. Oh my gosh. But no, that was a really well run tournament. Shout out to Jody and Ryan for doing that. That was really cool. Yeah, no, right now I'm honestly just like trying to recover and
Okay.
just I want to play more, but I just don't have time. It's more like drilling now too. It's like there's not enough time in the day.
I feel you, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, hey, thank you for your time, brother.